Welcome back, lovies. I realized that it has been a hot minute since I made an episode of The Tangent, but a lot has happened, and I am super excited to say that we are back in the podcast game. So stick around and find out a little bit of what's been keeping me busy and not here with you. But we're back, baby. Buckle up, lovelies. We're taking a ride through some of the quirkiest corners of my life on wheels. I'm Katie, and I've been doing this disabled thing since day one. This is not your typical disability education podcast. Every tangent, every detour is a chance to look behind that curtain of disabled life, unravel the threads of confusion, and discover those, whoa, that actually makes sense moments. Eventually, this is the tangent, where laughter is the map, curiosity is the compass, and understanding blooms even in the craziest corners. Hit subscribe, grab your headphones, and get ready to be surprised, because the way to understand why is to embrace the wild, hilarious how. So let's do the thing. Okay, so funny story, guys. I was checking what the last podcast episode that I recorded was all about, because I just wanted to re-inform myself about what we were chatting about. And so in that discovery, I found it funny because my last episode was all about what my plans and systems were going to be for 2025, and I was all optimistic about all the things, and I think those systems and plans just went to shit just a little bit, like not too intensely, but 2025 was a rough one, and many things happened, and I had a breakup, and that's not great, and I think most of the year was spent with kind of general overwhelm, and mental health is hard, guys. And depression is a real thing, and I kind of realized when I was trying to review my year that I didn't remember half of it, and I think that was thanks to depression, and survival mode was serious at that point. So we took a break from a lot of things, and associated myself with what I want and the things that make my life easier and happier. So that feels good to me. 2026 has been better, I think, in a lot of ways, but we've also had a fair amount of grief and loss and sadness, so I will talk all about that at some point, maybe. But the point is, we are being more open and intentional, and my word of the year for 2026 is inhale, which I feel good about. And we're taking baby steps to build great things. And I think coming back into the podcast now is part of those baby steps to build the big things. Why am I coming back to the podcast like right now, this moment? Let's think about it. I have been thinking about it for a while because I really do love this platform. And I had a few people last year ask me about it and kind of say like, where are the new episodes? Which was actually really like powerful and meaningful to me. And I really appreciate that. But I wasn't in a place to like commit to doing the episodes and being back in it like at that time. But the motivation kind of sat in me. And it was really nice to know that people loved the episodes and to know that it was something that people wanted to hear about and hear my perspective in this space and in this way. And I've realized now, this year, 2026, with the whole like inhale energy, I've realized that sometimes you have to just jump back into things. And that moment of jumping is now. And I can't say that there's any like profound reason for this timing being right, but I'm gonna get a little woo-woo with you and just, it feels right to me right now. So I'm happy about it. I'm also super happy because July is Disability Pride Month. So get excited. Woo! Because Disability Pride Month is about celebration and owning our disabledness unapologetically. And Pride Month is not about raising awareness, right? It is about sharing our experiences. So that feels really aligned to what this podcast is, and so I really wanted to relaunch it now with that in mind. So all of that being said, there are many, many stories to tell and to share from the last year and a bit that I haven't been sharing in this way. So many things to say, and they will come. But the next few episodes, I'm going to focus on going deeper into all things disability pride. So if that sounds exciting to you, or if you are just like, what the hell is this woman talking about, that's okay too. All are welcome here. So let's see where this journey takes us again. And thank you so much for being on it with me. We'll see you guys next time.